Hey guys, what is up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, and today we're taking a look at this Spider-Man 3 Venom figure. This Venom figure is 10 inches tall. I've said before on the channel, I hate the 5-inch Hasbro Spider-Man 3 line. Those figures are just really awful, especially coming after those fantastic Spider-Man 1 and 2 Toy Biz figures. But I really like the look of this 10-inch Venom. He was up on eBay for dirt cheap, so I got him for a great price, and yeah, I do really like the look of him. With the new Venom movie coming out, I'm just in such a Venom mood, a big symbiote mood. And yeah, I could not pass this guy up, even though he is a completely different Venom. But, unpopular opinion, I still kind of like the Spider-Man 3 Venom look. I don't know, I don't prefer it over the comics or the new Venom, but I just still kind of like it. It's probably nostalgia. Do not kill me in the comments. But anyway, previously on the channel, we took a look at the Thinkway Toys 10-inch Spider-Man figure, and I really did want a villain to pose up against him, and this Venom does look perfect, so we'll compare them later on in the video after we take a closer look at this guy. So let's not wait any longer, let's take a closer look at Venom here, but before we do, if you do me a massive favour guys, hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. While you're down there guys, if you head down to the comment section, and I want to know, what are your true thoughts on the Spider-Man 3 Venom? I don't want any lies, don't want any hate, don't want anything like that. I just want your true, honest thoughts on the Spider-Man 3 Venom. With all that being said, let's get into this video. Let's take a closer look at this guy. And here is our Spider-Man 3 movie Venom. This figure's standing, let's see, just over 10 inches tall. I believe this is the purple variant, and just looking at him standing here, all in all, I think he looks really good. I do think it's a decent Venom figure. Straight away though, I'm kind of drawn to the head sculpt, and for me, I just don't think this is very screen accurate. It does look like a good Venom head sculpt overall, but it's definitely playing to the comics a lot more than the Spider-Man 3 movie, which I think is a wee bit strange. Venom did have his own look in Spider-Man 3, which is obvious with the rest of the body here, with the kind of, it looks very similar to the Spider-Man suit. However, the head, it's got this long tongue, which is how Venom is often depicted. However, in Venom 3, never really had his long tongue sticking out. I always remember him having like really sharp teeth, and yeah, the eyes were a bit different. These definitely look more like the comic eyes. And Spider-Man 3 had the kind of bigger eyes, not going as far back. So yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks like a decent Venom head sculpt. It does look a bit cheap and kid-like, but it's just not Spider-Man 3. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I like it, but looking back now and buying this piece now as a Spider-Man 3 Venom, it's more of a timepiece for me, and I would like it to more accurately represent Venom from that from the film, not the figure. But yeah, the rest of the body looks pretty great. Definitely looks more screen accurate than the head. I've got this big logo here. You can kind of tell that this is the purple variant, although it is pretty dark. And you've got the pattern going round. I never actually noticed in the film he didn't have the webbing going down his legs, and it is more like the suit, which I think is pretty strange. I definitely would like a more comic, I don't know, I mean, in the comics obviously didn't have this raised webbing either. It's an interesting design to say the least. On the back here we've got the logo. I think it looks pretty great. Yeah, nice texture in the legs as well. It is very similar to the Raimi Spider-Man suit, and that's what they've played off in this film. Then you get the legs with some more webbing on it there. The arms and the hands, you can see, I don't know, maybe it would be cooler with a fisted hand instead of two open ones. Yeah, he looks alright. He looks pretty decent. I just want to pose him up next to a couple figures here, and we'll see how he compares next to Spider-Man. So here is our Thinkway Toys Spider-Man 3 figure that we did take a look at on the channel, and I do really love this figure, and he is in the 10-inch scale as well, although we can see Venom standing a lot taller, which is why I picked this Venom up originally, because I wanted something to scale with this guy. As I said, I do love him. I did do a whole video on him, so I don't want to go over him too much in this one. He was fading away, the lines in his face there. I did add some silver Sharpie on that to fill it in, and a wee bit of white in the eye. I think overall this guy looks great, so yeah, I did want to get a couple figures to scale with him. Went for this Venom, and I mean, they look alright. Venom is pretty big, which I don't mind. I think in the comics, Venom is a wee bit bigger than Spider-Man, not that much. In Spider-Man 3, I can't really remember, you would expect him to be a wee bit bigger. I think these two could be posed next to one another pretty well. I can't really get over the head sculpt of this Venom figure, if I'm being honest. I do just wish it was more Spider-Man 3 film accurate. And then just to compare him next to another Venom figure, we've got a 6-inch scaled Marvel Legends Venom, which we will take a closer look at in a future video. I'm running with this Venom hype. I'm absolutely loving the trailers for this new film. I'm just in a Venom mood, so yeah, I've got the alternative head sculpt, so the alternative hands. I'm going to do a wee video on this guy. But comparing them, Venom's like double his height, and we can kind of see what Hasbro were going for here in the head sculpt. They've taken a kind of classic comic Venom look and just applied it to this movie figure, which, I mean, it makes an alright Venom figure. It's just not the Venom from the movie. So I'm just going to quickly run over the articulation of Venom here. His head won't move up, it won't move down. You can move it left and right. You can get his arm sticking about that far up. It is not moving from there. You can rotate it all the way around, however, no upper bicep swivel. You do get double jointed elbows, so you can get it moving right in. It will rotate at the wrist, and you've got the same articulation in this arm here. He's got this kind of torso articulation, nothing in the waist at all. You can get his leg. I see it's on a weird, it will kick that far out like that, it's not going to move forward, and about, whatever that joint is, man, that is pretty ridiculous. You can get his knees right back, he's got a double joint there, and you can move the feet backwards and forwards. Same in this leg, and that's about it for the articulation. So there we have it for our Spider-Man 3 10-inch Venom figure. I feel like I've said everything that I need to. I mean, it's an alright figure. I don't have many in this scale, really only Spider-Man here, which was the purpose of picking this up. I would not spend a lot on this guy at all. If you're thinking of picking him up, nothing more than a tenner, really. I've seen him on eBay for about 20 quid, and yeah, I definitely wouldn't pay that. Especially for the articulation. The articulation kind of sucks. I mean, we've got double jointed elbows and double jointed knees, but there's not really a great range of movement, and that head sculpt is just really bugging me. I mean, as I said, I've got this figure for the Spider-Man 3 Venom, but it just doesn't really resemble Venom from the Spider-Man 3 film. If you're looking for a half-decent Venom figure in this scale, yeah, pick it up, but yeah, it is what it is. With all that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, do you have this figure? Are you looking to pick up another Venom figure? Let me know down in the comment section, and while you're down there guys, if you do me a massive favour, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for future videos on figures such as this guy right here. I'll also leave the link to my Instagram down in the description below, so feel free to go and check that out, and feel free to hop on over to the channel page and check out any other videos of mine. I hope you're buzzing for Venom 2 as much as I am. I cannot contain my excitement, and as I said, there'll be a few more Venom and Carnage videos coming out in the recent weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for those guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.